time, let me bring in Dr. Saeed Shehata, a Middle East expert and analyst who is based in London. Dr. Shehata, thanks for your time here on World Have Your Say. It's difficult to see where this one goes because President Morsi's position and the position of the protesters appear utterly incompatible.
I know. I think President Morsi made some mistakes, and I said long time ago he's not experienced politician, and all the Muslim Brotherhoods people disappointed by their performance because they had high expectation of them, but they are amateur in politics, and he made before several mistakes where he reinstated the lower house of the parliament. After that he withdrew that, and when he sacked the prosecutor general, after that he withdrew that. So he made mistakes before, and he's still making mistakes. And I think by what happened yesterday voting and early morning, the draft of the constitution was absolutely shambolic. I followed part of the voting, and the chairman of the assembly was trying to rush it through, and no discussion, was absolutely shambolic. So President Morsi...
But let's explain to our viewers who haven't been following it. The reason that they spent so long on Thursday and early Friday morning trying to get this draft constitution signed off is that they know that on December the 2nd it's being reviewed by the judges, and those judges are likely to say no, and the whole process will become slowed up again. So their incentive is to say, let's get on with this. And isn't that reasonable?
I think it's not reasonable because, like, the Constitution is the main, legal document which, organize the state and society, affairs. So I think there is no need to rush it. And President Morsi himself said the Assembly have, until February to discuss it. And if you look at the representation of the Assembly now, there is no liberals, no leftists, no Christians. So the withdrawal of almost a third of the 100 assembly members. So they got about 11 reservists, and yesterday the number was 85. So it's not representative at all. And I look at the draft. I have it on me now. They deleted some articles, the articles regarding women. So there is no mention to women in the Constitution, which considered by women is, there is no inclusion for women in the Constitution. There is no mentioning for a vice president. There is some vague articles like the other Constitution. So I think is not, if it will pass, I think will be disaster for Egyptian future. I doubt it will pass. If it will vote before referendum, I think if the momentum happening now in Tahrir Square and the opposition
Dr. Shehata, you're talking about Tahrir Square. Let's make